Well, hello and welcome to the Tolpuddle Buy It channel. And Neil, what have you got for us this afternoon?
Well, Tom, we've got this wonderful T-shirt.
Oh, that is really rather nice, isn't it?
Lovely.
So what colour would you call that, Neil?
I would call that aquamarine.
Not blue then.
Well, it's a bit blue.
It is a bit blue, but aquamarine, it sounds great, doesn't it?
It does.
And it adds an air of sophistication. And what's going on with the design?
I think this is a very clever homage to Zoom meetings that we've all been having lately.
Well, that's fabulous. Let's just have a little look at that. That's this year's Festival Design T-shirt with the Zoom design. And so what do you think something like that would be worth?
£25–30, Tom?
It certainly looks worth that, doesn't it?
It does.
But actually, this T-shirt delivered to your door, £17.99.
That's amazing.
If anything, that's underpriced. So, 1 metre. That's more than a metre. Is that a metre?
It is in old money.
Yeah, well, that's fabulous.
Wonderful.
Have you been in a cloth trade at all?
No.
You're pretty handy with the tape measure, I have to say. That's a nice bit of measuring. Which takes us on to our next article. Another
fantastic segue, if you don't mind me saying.
That's good, yes. Well, we work hard at the Tolpuddle Buy It channel.
We do.
So what have we got here, Neil?
Well, we've got a wonderful new festival design T-shirt.
So that's another T-shirt for the 2020 design.
It is.
So that's the special thing about this year. We've got 2 festival design T-shirts and you can choose. So how would you describe this one?
I would say it was a T-shirt.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a kind of 1950s jazz vibe, would you say, going on?
No.
No. Or more hundreds of thousands.
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
But what I like about this T-shirt, Tom, is the fact that it comes up lovely when it's ironed.
Yeah, you can really see that, can't you?
You can see that on the design.
And this one again, $17.99, delivered to your door.
Cheap at half the price.
Cheap, well, yes, it would be. There's the phone. It's probably an order coming in.
Probably
now.
is.
I bet again.
Take it.
So now, Neil, you're going to tell us about bears.
Oh, okay. This is a lovely reproduction bear, Tom.
So reproduction, what's it actually a reproduction of?
Well, of a real bear.
Of a real bear.
Yeah.
So how's that different to the real one?
Well, the real one, Tom, is much bigger.
Well, that's actually a good thing though, because we found when we had the real ones, they were very difficult to sell.
And difficult to post.
Very difficult to post. And the T-shirts they wore cost too much money.
Indeed. Now, how much do you think this bear would be, Tom?
Well, if it was a real bear, it would be very expensive indeed. But
yes,
as a classic reproduction, I would say that, again, looks easily worth £15.
You would be wrong.
So how much is that?
Less.
Less. How much less?
£3.50.
No.
That's all it costs.
That is an absolute fabulous bargain. We just see a little bear, 2 eyes, a nose, symmetrical, little T-shirt, £3.50. So now we're just going to talk a bit about DVDs, the little discs. With the movies, we've got a good range of movies. If you go to the Tolpuddle website and click on the shop, this one, a very good film, Comrades.
Comrades.
The story of the Tolpuddle martyrs.
Lovely.
It's a very long film which does justice to the story.
Of course. And this
a work of art.
Is Win Stanley.
Win Stanley, fabulous. I do like that film actually.
So if you're into diggers,
levelers,
and all of that,
yeah,
this is the film for you.
Fabulous. Billy Bragg would like it, wouldn't he?
I would have thought so.
Yeah, I think he's probably got a copy.
That'll do.
That'll do. So what have you got there, Neil?
Well, I'm reading a terrific book, Tom, called The Story of George Lovelace and the Tolpuddle Martyrs.
That's really terrific, and it's worth remembering that on the Tolpuddle website, it's not just T-shirts and cups and bears and water bottles, but we also have books for the discerning reader. And this one, what does that retail at?
I think that goes for $12.99.
$12.99, which is actually a very good price for something that tells you that. And I've got here, you'll see I've managed to get a thicker book. It makes me look much cleverer than Neil. I'm not saying I've actually read it all, but I've read the bit on the back that says what it's about, and it's very clever. Thomas Piketty's Capital. Actually a game-changing book, but as I say, haven't managed to read it myself.
How much does that retail
It isn't a cheap book, just because it's the printing costs and everything, but it's $29.95.
So that does make Thomas Piketty quite a lot of capital.
I think it does. I don't think we can have that in. We can't be undermined.
Why not?
I don't know. Is that okay? Is that okay? It's a good book. It's probably worth it. Thomas Piketty is making money. I don't know. I mean, can we say that? Is that okay? I don't know. I don't know. It's a very important book, and you can get it at the Tolpuddle website.